All right, hello. I just want to welcome you to your first semester experience course and send out a quick video announcement related to some things about the course as we head into the weekend that you might be having some questions about before classes officially start next week. So the first thing that I want to say is some things have been updated in terms of COVID. You do need to come to class with a mask. So I like to do this beforehand because I had a student last semester that popped into class on the first day, saw me wearing a mask and was like, oh, I must be in the wrong spot, and they actually left class. So I will be masked up front at the front of the class. This is what I look like with a mask on. And I expect that all of you will be masked as well. So that is a new update that I just want to make you aware of before you come to class next week. If you don't have a mask, the security desk when you come in has some student safety kits and some things that you can access as you walk through the door to be able to work through that. So just make sure that you're aware of that change or that update. That should have been communicated to students, but I just want to make sure you're aware of it. Also, when you come through into the classroom, you should know that we still have some increased sanitation in place. So when you walk in, there is a hand pump with some sanitizer in it. There's a container with some wipes so that you can wipe down your station when you get there. And there are also some partitions at the back of the classroom if you want to set up a partition in your workspace. So those are all added things to just help keep us all safe in the classroom and try to ensure that we keep this class going face-to-face through the remainder of the semester. So on the note about the course, it is a hybrid class. So we do meet in class one day a week for 75 minutes. That is on your course schedule. So you do want to make sure that you actually come to class next week. And we'll talk about next week what a hybrid course means. Essentially, it's a combination of both. It's a combination of an in-person course, but then there is an online component. And like I said, we'll discuss that a little bit more next week as we jump into our first day of class. I do just want to make you aware, and it is part of this announcement, there's a picture of the book at the bottom. You do need the book for this course. So The Omnivore's Dilemma by Michael Pollan, we will navigate through that book this entire semester. So you want to make sure that you have it. You don't need it for the first day of class and the first assignment that you're going to submit, and we'll talk about that again more next week. But you definitely, if you have not ordered the book or stopped by the bookstore has it on rental. You can get it through like Amazon as an audiobook. You can buy it through another source as a used book if you want. Just make sure that you are getting The Omnivore's Dilemma from Michael Pollan. And we do use the book, so make sure that you have access to that book to ensure that you're successful through the entire semester. You will have access to your course materials basically starting Sunday night at midnight. So I encourage you on Monday, before we meet physically in person next week, I encourage you on Monday to log into Blackboard and just take some time to poke around and see how things are organized within the course. I set everything up through learning modules, so your week 1 materials will be available, and you can start navigating through that and kind of see the overall structure and just some of the expectations for the start of the semester. So with that, I just again want to welcome you. This is one of my favorite courses to teach. I love working with students in their first semester and helping them be successful CWI students, but also working through connecting them with this idea of where their food comes from and why that matters. So you're going to see that throughout the semester, this theme of something that I'm very, very passionate about, and likely by the time you're done at the end of the semester, you'll have a little fire lit in you that makes you passionate a little bit about the topic as well. So I look forward to seeing you all next week in the flesh. Remember, bring your mask. If you don't have a mask, make sure that you grab one at the security desk, and we will hopefully have a fantastic semester.